Hey guys, what's happening? Welcome back to Clever TV. I'm Dana Ward with Jocelyn Davis.
Hey guys.
Woo. And you'll see our friend over here. It's Doug Brochu.
Hello.
Hello. So Random is the new name of Sonny with a Chance.
It's a party, get down.
Oh, I like it. Seriously, like
Good.
what can expect? Like it's going to be a little different this season.
It is going to be a little different, but it is still the same. The first two seasons have been so random as kind of like the backdrop for Sonny with a Chance as the show, the interaction with the characters. But this time they've just taken the premise of the show, flipped it around, and like have put the spotlight on the actual show So Random. So it's very much more sketch comedy oriented with all of the same characters doing the sketch comedy.
Okay, because we were actually having like a long debate at our little desks in our little cubicles, being like, so wait, is the character on So Random or is it Doug on So Random?
No.
It's Grady on
Yeah,
So
I'm
Random.
still playing Grady,
Okay.
being other characters. So it's kind of like
Aha.
Inception, but like for children.
I love it.
You know what I mean?
Inception on a
'Cause it's
different
like-
level.
Right? It's like a show within a show. but
Oh
for
my
kids.
gosh. What?
Whoa.
I love it. And you guys got some amazing new writers too. I heard from like Saturday Night Live or something. What's it been like?
You know what? It's like when you see the sketches that we did the first season, comparing them to the sketches that have come out with the end of the second season, it's that kind of feeling looking back at the newest sketches we've done compared to the ones we're doing now. So it's like there was this level first season, then we bumped up to the next level second season, and now we're on like, I'd say maybe like 1.5 new
Oh,
levels
wow.
for this new upcoming season.
That's going to be exciting.
Yeah.
So are we going to be seeing the same characters from you, or might you be pulling some new feathers out of your cap?
Oh, there will definitely be feathers pulled out of my cap.
Really?
And let me tell you, it is a
Tell me
fancy
about that.
top hat.
Yeah?
There's the same characters. We've done a few recurring sketches, but for the most part, there's a lot of new things that also have recurring sketches. So it's like, this one, went over really well and everyone just loved it. So, before even the show has come out, we've already made more sketches with those characters. So there'll be storylines within the sketches themselves, essentially.
Wow, this is deep. Deep
I know.
thoughts.
I feel like it's something you just have to see in order to really understand it.
That's the gist.
And it's coming
Wow.
soon, right? Hopefully we're going to be seeing episodes of So Random soon.
You will.
Fingers crossed.
Summer, I'd say. That's really broad. Like summer compared to an actual date is like this large. But, I don't even know at this point. So we're just kind of going out for it.
Yeah, and your cast is so funny. I mean, who do you find yourself laughing at the most? Like, who constantly, like, even if you're not in the scene?
Other
but-
than yourself,
Yeah.
man.
Oh, come on. That wasn't even a thought in my head. When you ask somebody who makes you laugh the most, who says themselves? That is just so.
Well, I'm laughing at you. So I thought maybe you find yourself just as funny as we do.
Yeah, no. I'd have to say probably the person who makes me laugh the most is a guy named Matthew Scott Montgomery. He's and you have to say his full name when you address him. You can't
Let's
call
do
him
it.
Matt or Matthew. It's got to be his full.
It's very
name.
regal sounding.
Yeah,
Almost.
Totally.
It's like Samwise Gamgee. You can't just say Sam. So he has all these different characters, but he does this like weird it's almost like I can't even, you just have to watch it. He just has the most awkward aura you've ever seen when he gets into character, and he just like
I like that
can't,
physicality.
yeah, I
there.
can't. The thing is, I can't even give it justice. It's just everybody has their little thing that they do that has been just with them their whole life, and that's just been his thing. But now it's his thing, and he's built upon that to make this, supremely funny sketch characters with it.
Oh my gosh, I'm dying to see it
I
already.
know, I
Is there any
know.
characters that you're doing in particular that you're really excited about that you want to tell us all about right now?
No, I
gotta
the thing is,
try.
I think I'm gonna have to come back when I can say more stuff.
Yeah.
And then you can ask me that question, because there is one that I'm so excited, and I cannot wait for it to air because it's been the most fun I've had on the show so far.
Any crazy costumes you can talk about?
We have crazy costumes all the time. What's so funny is, for the first 2 seasons, it was, oh man, you have a wig this week. What? Whoa, I have a wig this week. Like, oh my goodness, that's so crazy. I'll have to put the wig cap on and I'll put the wig on and the pins to keep it in place. But now it's like, oh, you've got 4 wigs this week, and
You're like, no big deal.
yeah, just put it on me. So it doesn't matter. I feel as if even if you're customer number 2 and you walk in and you have like 2 lines, you still have the potential to be in a crazy costume. Just because that's how the show is. And what I really love about the new way the show is set up is, one week you're that person with the crazy outfits and the crazy lines and the crazy characters. But then on the flip side, you can also be just that normal person who is not funny in the way of, look at me, I'm ridiculously crazy and funny, but just the way you interact with that person to bring up the whole sketch in general. Sometimes you just have to be that normal person, and you'll think like, oh, should I put a spin on it? Am I being funny? But it's really just you helping that other person be funny.
Now, there are actually some new cast members this season. How have you been helping them, get used to being on a brand new show?
I think the biggest way I've been helping them is, well, they've actually been helping me, because one of the guys, Shane, has brought in his GameCube. And I don't know if you've heard of
It's like a Rubik's Cube?
It's you know what a GameCube is, right?
I don't think I do.
Oh, all right.
I've heard of it.
It was the gaming system that Nintendo made after the N64 and before the Wii. So it's like, it's this purple little cube, and you play video games on it.
That sounds familiar now.
Yeah. So he has this game that we've just been playing. So long story short, through video games, we have become united as a cast.
A bond.
Yes.
Actually, you forged a bond.
We have forged a bond of mutual respect, because we both beat each other up in these games equally as much.
Oh my gosh. And obviously with the addition of all these new cast members, which is so exciting. We just heard yesterday official news that Demi's not going to be coming back to the show. She's focusing on her music, and obviously we're so excited for
which is
her.
great, because she's always loved that. Yeah. And that's always been her first love. So I'm really glad that she is being able to focus solely on that. Because anytime she would talk about music, her eyes would sparkle and light up. And
exactly.
It really shows. I mean, just listen to the girl sing.
She is amazing.
She is absolutely stunning. So
Doug, of course we want to know, what are you going to miss most about Demi?
Well,
since she's not returning.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing I'll miss is me and her had this kind of like brotherly, sisterly bond. Like everybody else, I mean, we all got along very much, but it was just kind of like, I wouldn't force myself into situations, hanging out, or hey, can I come? So we just kind of had this really like low key, just like, just really cool, laid back bond, and just her not being there, we've all missed her a lot this season. So probably that's what I'll miss the most.
But it's very exciting. I know we're both really looking forward to the new format.
Yeah.
What would you say you could pinpoint as the thing that you love most about So Random? Like something different that we didn't see last 2 seasons.
The thing I really love about So Random this time is it's very much just about a whole collective group of people just working hard together and just really loving what they do in order to make an audience laugh. That's probably what I would say I love the most.
And I think you're going to achieve it. I have to say, and I know I was doing like my research on you, and it was so funny when I found out that Jack Black is like one of your role models. Because seriously, you remind me of him.
You like channel him at certain points. We were talking about
What is it about him that you really, look up to or like?
He's just a funny guy. I mean,
True that.
My whole life I've just really admired him for, it's just the way he delivered lines, or his energy. I mean, they've shown videos like in Kung Fu Panda. I heard a story, I don't know where I heard it from, but where like the director or something, I don't know it verbatim, so if someone out there knows the story, don't if I get it wrong, please don't get on me about it. But where, because in Kung Fu Panda it was Jack Black and like all these other high-profile actors and actresses, and they took a video of him and they showed it to all the other people doing the roles, and they're like, this is the kind of energy you need to have for this. I mean, look at him. It's a voiceover, but he's like karate chopping things all over the room and like kicking stuff. And I think that's just what I love about him, is he always does 200%. Like, there's never been a thing where I look at a scene that Jack Black's in and I'm like, man, that scene has no energy. Like,
He looks exhausted.
yeah, he looks just like he looks like he just woke up. But I mean, I feel as if even if he was just like falling asleep and they're like action, and he'd be like, wow, just straight out of sleep.
Could he like totally play a character on your show?
Absolutely.
What character would it be?
Himself.
It would be himself. It would be Jack Black. Come on.
And I have to say, now with the new edition of like the Saturday Night Live writers, I could totally see you being on a show like Saturday Night Live. Would you say that's like your dream job down the line ever?
I've definitely put thought into it. And, the whole acting thing for me is it's among one of the things I want to do with my life. Mm-hmm. But if after, So Random is said and done, and, acting just kind of, peters out for me, that's fine. I'll just move on. I've got other things I can do. I'll move on to that, focus on that. But, if stuff leads to another, and it's all just about hopping from thing to thing so that you never are, you never fall out of, like the public eye or, whatever it's called. So, if that happens and I fall out and, I just, it doesn't happen for me, then pick myself back up, dust it off, and move on to the next thing. So SNL would be a great segue, amazing job to get, but at the same time, I'm not like rooting on that and placing all my hopes and dreams on it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, we're very excited for So Random to debut.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
We are 10 episodes in, and I am so excited for this show.
Because you've shot 10 episodes and none of us have seen anything.
I
so.
know.
Nothing.
Not one thing.
And we've searched.
I bet you have. I believe it. I believe it.
Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for
This was
having
lots
me.
of fun, and you definitely have to come back when the show debuts so you can talk about this funny character that you told us about that you really actually didn't tell us about.
Well, I told you about him in the fact that I couldn't tell you about him.
Exactly. So you're going to fill us in soon, okay?
Yep.
All right, Doug
Absolutely.
Brochu. Make sure you guys stay posted to ClevverTV for more info on So Random. I'm Dana Ward with Jocelyn Davis, and we'll see you soon.
Bye, guys.
Bye.